So yeah, I've been away for a little while now. After the Isle of Man, a lot of stuff happened in my life. One of the major things was buying a house, which obviously is quite expensive and meant that I couldn't really afford to do an awful lot, at least not a lot of the things that I wanted to do bike-wise. And then the other major thing was that work was getting a bit intense, and obviously them two things combined together are just going to make vlogging in general really difficult, which they did. And then finally I had a lot of issues with editing my videos that I was making. At the time I was just using Windows Movie Maker, which is a solid piece of software, but it's not very good really. It does everything that you need to do basic video editing, but nothing really fancy, and also was buggy as. So I've been looking into that quite a lot lately, and basically I've come to the conclusion that Vegas Pro and Adobe CS6 are I think it's going to block me there, stupid taxi driver. And probably the way to go. I've had a play around with them both, and they have merits and obviously bits that I don't like about them. But I'll talk about that a little bit later on and discuss that in another video. I'm nearly at my stop here, so I'm gonna sign off for now, and I'll get back to you later on. Software, edit the videos quicker is that I was having a lot of trouble with the software I was using. I was using Windows Movie Maker initially, and it just wasn't good enough for the job. And then I tried a few other programs, I can't remember what they were now, and they weren't up to the job either. And I think also the problem is the fact that my laptop's a dinosaur, and struggles with processing and rendering a lot of the stuff that I've done. So after looking around quite a lot, I've heard a lot of good things about CS6, Adobe and Vegas, but obviously with my computer being as outdated as it is, I wasn't really sure if it would be able to handle that kind of software, because they're pretty new. So I had played about with it, and I got both Vegas and CS6, and to be honest, they seem to run far smoother than I would have thought they would have. The last video I did, the gooseneck with the public riding on it, that was edited using Vegas Pro, and I was utterly and truly impressed with how well it rendered it, how quick it was to use. So hopefully over the next few weeks I might be able to get a few more videos of the Isle of Man trip up and onto YouTube. Obviously I'll hopefully get this up as well, this video that I'm trying to do today. This is both a test and an attempt at vlogging. I've not done a vlog for a while. My mic setup was a little bit off last time I tried to record anything. So if you see this, great, it worked. If you don't, then obviously this is me just talking to myself and wasting my time. The other thing obviously has been the weather. It's been winter here in the UK, and while it's not been particularly cold or snowing, it has been really wet. I'm sure people are seeing on the news about bits of the country getting washed away and so on and so forth, being under so much water that there's actually lakes falling around some small villages. It's been ridiculous from that point of view. In the area that I live, it hasn't been so bad as that, but I'm a fair weather rider. I'll always admit to that. I learned in the wet to get my licence, but that's not to say that I enjoyed riding in the wet. If it's wet outside, I won't go out and I won't go on my bike. I've been caught in a few showers and I've rode around a few times because of that. Obviously, you've got to keep moving. Is he coming around in? Stupid kid. So yeah, I'm not a big rain rider at all. And it's time to get some fuel if I can actually see where I'm going. Stop me if you think you heard this one before. Indicator still on. Thank you, Mr. Lorry Driver. I shall have that space. A few extra little ones here and there. It's fucking freezing. I can't see where I'm going. My screen keeps fogging up. This helmet's old. I need some new mounts for my drift. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, I can't see now. I think it's not breathing, that's all.